Woo! All right, so after that last video, I had some fun. I wish I could have got that on camera with you.
Oh yeah,
And
we're gonna have to redo that. I was like, what are you talking about? Oh
yeah,
okay.
so that, yes. Okay, so we found out that we're not the only people that talk about candy.
Yeah,
There are other people that talk about it.
sad.
And
But hey, just goes to show, candy is amazing.
candy is amazing. And people like to talk about it.
Yeah.
Not as much as they like to eat it, though. No, they like to eat it. Now,
Eating
it's
it is
difficult, though. Sometimes you don't know what to call it. So, like some things, they couldn't think of a name for it, so they just called it a whatchamacallit. Did you know there was also a thingamajig for a while?
Yeah, was it any better?
I don't remember it. I don't remember what it was like. It's been too
We'll,
long.
we'll
I
have
don't think
to
they
make
make
our
that.
own.
Yeah, I don't think they make the thingamajig
Yeah.
anymore. They still make the whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
But sometimes knowing what to call the thing.
Majig.
Majig. The thing. A majig.
No, majig. Like, the Irish dancing or whatever.
That's different than magic. So
Yeah.
Anyway,
Totally.
so we were talking about how you pronounce things. We were talking about the great big debate about the picture format, GIF, and how you. So you can tell us in the comment, how do you pronounce that one? We're not going to admit it. We're not going to admit it on camera.
How do you say how you pronounce something over text?
Well, you just say whether you pronounce the G as a hard G or a soft G.
So do you say G
or J?
J?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
GIF or GIF. So it's whether it's the hard G or the soft G. Anyway, so we were looking at this game. We tried this one and we were like, okay, how do you pronounce that? Okay.
That wasn't the first thing that came to my mind, but okay.
It wasn't the first thing that came to your mind?
When I tried it, no.
No, I'm talking about before we tried it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just when we were going to try
it, I was like, how do you pronounce it? When I tried it, that was the least thing that I had.
And it's weird because it's one of the few candy bars that has the name on both. It's like upside down and right side up.
And it's really hard to see
because it's so shiny. It's a silver package and it's reflecting the light horribly.
It can't be scanned
but it's
by alien technology.
Yeah, it's protected from mind reading by aliens. Okay, it's a capital U and then a hyphen and then capital N, capital O. We found, as far as we can tell, unlike the game Uno.
Actually, Zero.
Yeah, well. Or the Spanish number for one, Uno. This is actually pronounced Uno. So, if you eat it all, have a candy bar.
I'm a prospector.
What kind of prospect did you have on this candy bar?
Well,
so let's talk about it. First of all, what's the candy bar?
First off, okay, hang on.
Are we going to open this can? We can't open that one.
No, we can't. But I do want to say something about
this. We
already
ate the other one. You don't get to see it.
The company that makes this
Annabelle.
is Annabelle.
Annabelle.
And I want to just pause for a second and have a moment of silence. Hats off, because they're amazing.
Oh.
Okay.
Isn't there a poem about Annabelle? Annabelle Lee. I wonder if her middle name was Lee. Never met Annabelle, but I would have liked to have.
No.
She was obviously an incredible candy-making woman.
Annabelle makes Uno bars. I keep on wanting to call it Uno.
I know, because of we're so familiar with the game.
They make Uno bars. They make
the Rocky Roads.
All the Rocky Road bars.
And there's like 3 different ones of those.
There's like Rocky Road Original, Rocky Road Dark, and the Rocky Road S'mores.
All of which are amazing.
And they make something else too, but I can't remember what it is.
Something else?
Yeah, it was
something else. That's a strange.
No stranger than whatchamacallit. Well,
that's true, but I'm pretty sure that's not what it's called.
No, I'm pretty sure it was called whatchamacallit.
They don't make the Zero Bar, do they?
No, Zero Bar is Hershey's.
Oh, that's right.
I don't remember what it is they make. I just remember
have to look that
really
one up.
Good.
Well, we'll have to let you know what that other one was.
But no, the Uno Bar. What did you think?
It was okay. First of all, let's describe what this bar is, if we can. Okay, of course, it says rich creamy chocolate or rico chocolate cremoso.
See, that's where we get the Uno from. It has Spanish on the package.
Yeah, so we thought Uno. It's an Uno bar, but I guess the hyphen makes all the difference. But
my nose is itchy.
Allergy season. Yeah, I was just sneezing a minute ago. I had to go pull my nose.
Okay.
And we've been working out in the yard today, and
Yeah.
so. All right, so as we think about this one, and describing it, the outside it's chocolate.
It's just
I
a
mean,
plain milk chocolate on the outside.
well,
Was it dark?
plain. No, it's chocolate,
Yeah, it
milk
was
chocolate.
plain milk
I
chocolate.
mean, plain is such. I mean, it's a good milk chocolate.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not Palmer's. No,
The
it's not.
inside.
The inside was also chocolate.
Yeah.
It was kind of I think
The
the
astronaut.
texture was somewhat like if you've ever had astronaut ice cream.
It was different than that.
It was different, but it was kind of. I've tried desperately to figure out what else I've ever had, and there's something else that I've had that was similar to it, but I can't figure out what it is. But it's something like that. But if it's kind of like how I imagine if you took a Three Musketeers bar with the creamy nougat, and if you freeze dried it. That's kind of the way I imagine it would be. The things that I've ever had that were freeze dried like that.
Yeah.
They just it's like when you bite into it, the chocolate on the outside, and then you bite into this, and it's kind of not crunchy quite.
No.
But it's not.
It's
soft.
kind of creamy, but
yeah, and then
hard.
But not crunchy. But I mean, it's not hard to bite through. It's not like a Butterfinger or something like that.
Well, not hard, but like solid.
Yeah, it's solid. It's not creamy like a Three Musketeers,
No.
and yet it looks kind of like a Three Musketeers. If you look at it, you're like, oh, that looks like a Three Musketeer inside.
I think without a doubt, we can say is a very unique candy bar.
It is unique. And okay, and so then what happens? You take that bite,
and you're like,
and the chocolate.
What on earth does
the chocolate,
feel like?
yeah, and the chocolate on the outside, that melts off.
Yeah.
And then that inner part,
and you're
just like
what?
And then it just like dissolves into nothing in your mouth, but except for the flavor. I mean, and you're just left with this cocoa chocolate flavor.
Really weird.
It's really odd, Hard to even. I just don't even know. I don't know how to put it into words. This is one of those things that you have to experience for yourself. No one else could tell you what it's like.
That said, we have said it is unique. There's one thing I want to clarify. It was not bad. It was actually it was pretty good. But considering that it was unique, there's nothing really that we can think of to compare it to because there's nothing really like it. And with a lot of the candies that we stock, we're going to be saying that a lot because a lot of our candies and candy bars are pretty much unique. They may have components like chocolate or caramel that you're familiar with,
right?
But they might be put together in a way that just blows your mind. I know there's one of the things coming up next that it was a good bit different from normal, some of the normal candies along the same type.
Yeah,
and so
things are. I mean, we're gonna. That's our point. We are not. Oh, the Big Hunk was another thing that they had.
Annabelle also made Big Hunk.
And the Abba Zaba.
That was it.
And the look.
We also stock Abba Zaba.
And they also made the
flavor.
Look. Yeah. Well, I don't. Yeah. I think there only is one flavor of that.
No.
Yeah. I think there's only one. No. It's only showing one on their website.
No.
There's more flavors?
No.
Well, then why did you pick the flavor you picked?
Because the other ones were sour, and I said, "Hey, Dad, should I get sour Abba Zaba taffy?" And you said, "No."
Oh, right. That's like the new ones that they've come out with. But historically, they only made the other things.
We're gonna have to try it. It is a taffy with a peanut butter center.
Filling, yeah. Speaking of things that are unique.
It sounds interesting. Annabelle makes a lot of.
He likes peanut butter, so maybe he'll. Yeah, they definitely. I mean, they're not. With some of them, like M&M, Mars, and Hershey's, they like both make stuff that's like trying to copy off the other one.
Yeah.
So this one makes this thing. We're going to make one like that. That's just we're going to give it a different name and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Annabelle, they're their own thing.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they make things.
And it's honestly kind of sad because everybody's focusing on the big companies with Mars and Hershey's and Nestle and all this stuff where it's just like
Yeah.
Same thing over and over again.
Well, see,
and then we've got this awesome stuff just hiding in the background
and nobody
ever notices.
And they said, well, it's too expensive. Well, it's expensive because it's not the popular one.
Yeah.
The popular one, they mass produce it in so much bulk that they can bring the price down. If these were more popular, people would eat. These would be the popular ones.
Oh, yeah.
And in a lot of cases, they're actually better than. I mean, you think about those Valo milks we tried.
Oh.
I mean,
I would take one of those over a Reese's Cup any day.
I'd take one of those over just about any candy bar I can think of from. I mean, I like candy bars of the big companies, but you see that's what they do. So you've got the Nestle Crunch bar, and then you've got Hershey's makes the Crackle bar. They're the same thing, only one's made with Nestle chocolate and one's made with Hershey chocolate, but they're the same thing. Other than that, so you get that. But hey, this is unique, and I wish I could. It is worth giving it a try because it tastes great. So taste, what do you think? I think a 3 on the taste.
Huh?
That taste. What? I'm sorry, you were off on Valo milk still.
Yeah, I was trying to.
Can we get back to the?
I was trying to think if there was anything I liked better than a Valo milk, but okay.
This one is a very interesting, close. It could be in the top 10. I mean, it's definitely.
It was pretty good.
I've got to try one again. I only got like 2 bites of it. You had the rest of the bar.
I only had like 2 bites, but maybe that.
Yeah,
we
did. We shared this one with some of the family,
because
so we did.
Basically, actually,
I've got to try one again.
I feel kind of sorry for my mom. Bought this, and then she ate about half of it and said, "Here, y'all can have the rest of it to try
for your video."
So
sacrificial.
So she paid for it, and then she only ate like half. And
can you believe this guy charges his mother full price for candy?
Hey, the things are expensive. Come on. No, I don't remember how much these. I don't know how much they sell these for. I think they're like $150.
Maybe $175, $2.
Yeah,
maybe.
Somewhere in there.
It's hard to remember.
These came in on the new shipment, didn't they?
I don't remember.
They were probably $175 then, because we had like 17 things that were $175 on the new shipment.
But anyway, so the sweetness, I'd give it a 3 on that.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
The flavor, I'd give it a 3 on that again.
Yeah, it was just pretty much solid chocolate flavor.
The texture, I mean, if you say based on what did you expect it to be like, wow, it was like nothing I could have expected.
No.
I was expecting it to be like a Milky Way or Three Musketeers.
In all honesty, I was expecting it said rich creamy chocolate. I was expecting either like a chocolate sauce filling or a chocolate marshmallow,
or something like that.
So it did kind of disappoint me, but then once I got over it, I was like,
wow,
this is cool.
Yeah,
this is really
different.
Cool.
So I mean, I'd give it a 3 on the texture and that kind of thing.
So yeah,
I don't know, what do you think?
As far as texture,
I'd give it all 3s. But
as far as texture, I would just say, watch out because it is unique, and the first bite will probably shock you a bit. Once you get used to it. Once you get used to it, I'd give it a 3.
Yeah, I think you'll like it.
And we didn't really categorize this one. It's a candy bar.
Candy bar. But chocolate bar.
It's also unique, so
but it's still a chocolate bar. I mean, there's lots of different kinds of chocolate.
And this is delicious.
Well, we can cut it off. Cut off your nose to spite your face.
Yeah, let's cut off the video so I can scratch.
Okay. All right. He wants to pick his nose. That's what he really wants to do.
No. All right.
All right.
Come
see us.
Enjoy.
Take care.